Alright, hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Break the Walls Guilty Gear Strive Invitational. My name is Kyrie and this is Jensen.
Hello.
So we're very excited to bring you this invitational tournament. 8 great players, 7 different communities. It's gonna be one heck of a tournament. Total of USD $5,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. So that's gonna be something to look out for as well. So just to tell you guys a bit about the how the tournament will go, it's gonna be double elimination, first to
Best of 7.
best of 7,
Yeah.
best of 7 set. So we've got a lot of great players for you round up. A great character variety this time around. I think we have like out of 8 players, we have like seven different characters, which is a really,
there are
really
2
great.
souls.
Yeah, really great showing in character variety. I was
But-
honestly very happy with the character turnout this time actually. Yeah, so it's going to be real exciting. So hope you guys stick around for that.
Yeah. In terms of character breakdown, I think we have 2 souls. We have Leo, Lato, we have a Anji
Yep.
to represent the low tier heroes.
We have Ramlatal,
Yeah.
Leo,
Giovanna.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so-
obviously lots of very strong characters here, but a couple of characters who are a bit considered to be slightly weaker than the
Yeah.
average, I guess.
So-
Mainly Anji.
Yeah, gonna be very excited to see how they managed to pull it off.
Yeah, I've watched some videos of the Anji player, Ayan.
Yeah,
Saki.
yeah.
So-
I watched some videos as well. He's
He's
good.
insane.
He's
yes.
really
He's an insane player.
yeah. So I think I'm sure there are a lot of players on this tournament who are worried about him as well. So
Yes.
we'll see how they manage to run the counterplay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Of course, we do have 2 souls apparently, who many people have claimed to be the strongest character in the game.
yes. I mean, in terms of character strength, you know how these things always tend to fluctuate with time. But
Yeah.
I think even as the game goes on, Soul is gonna remain one of the more straightforward characters. You know, he's really easy to pick up. It's very easy to just use him and
I mean,
immediately.
he has a simple game plan.
Simple game plan.
He has
a lot
a
of
lot
his
of
moves, very intuitive.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of easy to use moves to exert
High
pressure
reward.
with. Yep. So yeah. For our first match, we have Book versus YY. YY, sorry.
Yeah, YY.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the bracket. So you can see here. First, we have YY, Book versus YY, Iron versus Noob, DR Fierce versus CEO, and then finally Elden versus Division.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Division is playing EXO, so we have an
yes.
EXO as well in the tournament, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
for the first match, Book against YY should be a Soul against Leo matchup, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, as well know, so very straightforward Russian character with his
Does massive damage,
massive damage,
very high priority buttons.
good strike throw mix up.
Yes.
And then we have YY who's using Leo. Very oppressive character once he goes into his stance.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of just very fast oppressive moves. As well as the parry. Yeah. The parry that he has in is
Soul can get a
vector
lot
display.
of reward from H DP against Leo though. So we'll
Yeah.
see if he. Well, it depends because some Soul players don't actually like to match reversals.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah.
it really depends on the playstyle that Book will have against YY.
Yeah. Okay. So other than the matches themselves, we also have we have 2 giveaways. So first we have the wall-to-wall challenge. Some of you guys already know we had a contest where we got people to show off their best combos that brought people from corner to corner, wall to wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna get you a Guilty Gear Nintendo Switch pouch. So later on, we're gonna take a look at the submissions and decide on a winner.
Yeah, after we finish the first round of the winners bracket,
Yeah, that's
we will play this wall-to-wall combo challenge. So the combos, as the name implies, must be wall-to-wall. You can use any resources you want. And I think we have quite a few submissions. Seen some of them look pretty cool.
Yeah, so we'll take a closer look at those later on. Yep. And as well as the Who Do You Think Will Win challenge. Yep. So that one, you can follow the link in the Twitch, and
Yep.
you will get the Guilty Gear Hope Towel set for that. So just put in your vote for who you think is gonna take it all. you know, it's a sizable chunk of change right there for people to win. So
I mean, it's a 1 in 8 chance, so
Yep.
might as well go for it.
Yep. No reason not to. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Alright. So for the first match, Book versus YY, I think we have we interviewed them. You know, they have interview videos for us as well.
Okay.
So
I think all 8 players have that, right?
yeah. So all 8 players have them. So before we go into the match, we will probably head over to that and check that out as well. Yeah. Yep.
Representing team for Talon Esports. For the first time that I saw QT gear, I mean the previous game, I want to play Sato, but everyone said that character is so difficult to play, and I don't want to interrupt with my main game, which is Tekken. So I starting play Soul because it's easy to play and he have everything that every character need. Yeah, I play with my local community, but all of them mostly is from Tekken. So we all is like beginner. Shout out to everyone, like I said for the last, not the last question, the previous question, that I thank you for everyone who play against me, because every one of them teach me how to be me like this day. Because if I starting to play fighting game without any player to play against with, I could not achieve for like be the champion for international tournament for sure.
Wi-Fi, and then you can call me the B. I think we can call it the PTV, and it is the all is a 一个 interest group is for the GTG pay of the country. My main character is the zero world friend, and the sub character is the soul bad guy. It because the two characters is a high damage and easy to do. And then can do the simple combo.我會上年嘅 EVO 2019即係福岡搞嗰個比賽，因為其實嗰次就其實都係香港都好多朋友一齊去參加。咁其實嗰次打嘅成績係應該係香港有史以嚟係最好嘅成績，因為我哋有3個 player 都能夠打到去日本 Top 64咯。
I feel a touch of the moonlight.
There was some great introduction videos from the 2 players. We got to learn a bit more about them. So now we know that YY actually sub Soul as well. So that that knowledge is probably gonna help him out. Come in useful in this matchup. So although we talked earlier about how Soul has a lot of oppressive moves, some of them, the frame data on some of them isn't actually intuitive. Like the first time I fought against Soul, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get past like his close slash, fast slash. And I was like, what? How, why? And that was when I found out that close slash is +3, and fast slash is +2. So. Yeah, it's just really great moves in general. So we'll see how YY is gonna get around those. Of course, Leo has some great tools of his own. Leo is a charge character with a stance. He has his projectiles, his reversals. So all those I'm really excited to see how he's gonna make good use of them in order to win the set. Yeah.
I mean, one thing that I find very underrated for Leo is his jump hitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think a lot of players know that it's a very strong move, but maybe not to the extent that it is. It's extremely disjointed, has almost no hitbox at all. So if you want to have a very safe kind of neutral move, you just neutral jump and stick out the jump hitch. Almost like you're playing E Honda in Street Fighter 5 or something, Street Fighter 4 or something like that. So
Yeah.
of course there are ways to beat it, but it's a very safe way for Leo to maintain his distance. And of course, if you talk about the projectile game, Leo actually has one.
Yeah.
Soul's projectile is not really a projectile. So if they are full screen, Leo technically does have the advantage. So I expect Soul to be the character that needs to make his way inside.
Yeah, so YY will probably try to feel things out at the end of the screen and see how Book manages to.
I mean, that's one way the matchup can be played, but of course it also depends on each player's individual playstyle.
True.
And since YY himself subs Soul, I wouldn't be surprised to see him play a very aggressive Leo Wei Fang as well.
Oh yeah.
So we have to see whether he wants to be more patient or not.
He's already hacked into the Soul Bad Guy database. He knows what's up.
I think something else is that Soul can probably use Night Raid Vortex to get past the zoning.
Oh yeah.
So although of course it's a very high risk move because it's extremely punishable on block, but one of the reasons why the move is so good is because it gives so extremely good reward on hit.
Yeah.
So we have to watch out for that as well. He can do stuff like 5k dash cancel combos with launches.
And Vortex low profiles a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it low profiles the Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
So
a lot of things that it doesn't look like it'll go under.
Yes, correct.
So
I mean, it's basically Grand Viper's replacement, right? So it does the same thing, but way higher reward than Grand Viper had in Exile.
yeah. So yeah. So this whole match is gonna revolve around how they manage to get around each other's best moves, because at the end of the day, both characters have a very similar playstyle, I would say.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, rush down, spam DPs.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't be surprised to see the Soul player go for S Volcanic Viper a lot, difficult to punish. Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna get into the match, and just like you said, YY opened with the jump back, jump H, but immediately tries to get in. He gets reversal. Now Book is trying to get in as well.
Yes.
Right,
Okay.
Shai blocks the cross up, gets the stun,
unblocked.
gets the combo again, gets bursted out. Right, Book with the 6S. Alright, and we go. Oh, gets it again. Oh, he comes cross up with
nice.
the low.
Yeah. Leo doesn't do as much damage in this game as in Exile, but he does have very good normals for this game. As you can see, he actually has longer range on his slash normals than Soul does.
Yep, and now it's looking really good for YY already. Oh,
Nice.
gets
Wow.
the air grab, sniffs out the air dash to escape.
Very, very clean gameplay. I like it
Grabs
a
it
lot.
out already. And just like that, the first round is over.
Okay, typical Soul pressure.
Right, fires.
Almost could have converted them, would have been a gigantic combo, but instead,
Goes into the Sonic.
Oh, with
Oh,
done.
the dust.
Oh, okay. Bit of a scramble there. YY very patiently blocking and using some of his meter.
YY showing very good knowledge of Soul's moves.
Yeah,
When he
Gunflame
can
is
get them.
minus there, so
Yep.
gotta respect. Okay,
Alright.
Wall break gets positive bonus.
Alright, so YY's gonna get some passive meter gain now.
Okay, immediate burst. Yeah, that's a very good idea because you don't want to let them get meter from the positive.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Could it be?
Well, we'll see how this pans out, I guess.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright,
and
so
hi, that's again.
yeah. So yeah, you can see although the match unfortunately got interrupted right from the start, we saw the extent of YY's familiarity with
the matchup,
with the matchup, as well as with Soul's moveset in general, because he's very, very, very aware of when he could and couldn't press buttons. He took the close slash, fast slash into the 5H Gunflame, and after that then he just took the stun because he knew that Gunflame is
Minus?
it's -8 if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Well,
So-
it depends on the distance and stuff,
Yeah, of
but
course,
yeah. I mean, at that distance, you're definitely still minus.
Yep.
So, and he also did a move to catch the backdash, so
Yep.
very smart. I mean, overall, I think Book's been very, very conservative on his offense.
Yeah.
So even though YY's mostly blocking, Book hasn't gone for a single grab. I mean, it doesn't have to be a wall throw, it can just be a normal grab, right? Which is still safer than wall throw, but he hasn't chosen to do that yet. And another thing that I found pretty impressive was the way YY spaces around Bandit Bringer. So Bandit Bringer in the air is a very annoying option because Soul can change the timing that he will approach you.
Yeah.
So for our characters, trying to 6PE is just a pain in the ass, and air to air is not really recommended as well. So one of the things that YY does is that he spaces outside the range, so that
The battery bring will whiff.
he doesn't have to worry about it no matter what happens. So that's a very smart idea.
Yeah, very all around you can see that YY's used to these moves. He's seen these moves. He's probably used these moves. Knows what can beat them and adjusted himself accordingly. Yeah. So I really want to know how Book is going to change his approach in response to everything that's.
I think the first thing he should do is the next time he gets YY to block a fast slash, if I were him, I mean of course I'm not him, which is why I'm not that late. But if I were him, what I would do is the first time I get YY to block a fast slash, I would just run up and do wall throw. Because to me, I don't even care if my wall throw doesn't work. I just want to show him that I'm willing
to do it. Yeah. It's sometimes it's not about how whether these options work or not.
Yeah.
It's you need to make the opponent aware that you have these options and you're not afraid to use them.
The other thing that Book will definitely need to do to deal with YY is to throw the cross up, the cross up move, because I mean it hasn't been punished yet, and obviously it's plus and block, it's a mix up.
Yeah.
So if you don't show to Leo that you can deal with it, there's no reason for Leo not to keep going on.
Yeah. It's definitely one of Leo's strongest moves,
yes.
And Book needs to show that he's able to adapt to it. Yeah, because that will pretty much change the whole matchup entirely. Because Y will have to restructure his offense instead of just throwing out that move when he's in rage and then benefiting off the +2 on block. So
I mean both sides very conservative with DPs as well, right? We didn't see a single DP, I think.
Yeah.
So
there was one DP from
Book S?
Yeah.
SDP?
Yeah. When YY threw out the fast slash, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you do SDP in neutral, right, it's almost like it's not a DP, right? It's basically just a poke.
Just a poke.
Because you can't really wave punish it very well.
Yeah.
So I respect that choice by him a lot as well.
Yeah. So definitely one of the more common characters in Strife. Yeah, one of the more commonly used characters in Strife. So there's definitely a lot more opportunities for people to get matchup experience against him. There's still quite a few. I would say there's still quite a few Leo players as well, but definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Two of the more common characters.
Yeah. So there may not be equal chance, but Book may have been able to get some experience. So we'll see whether he actually has some knowledge about the matchup, because one round isn't really enough to show that off. Yep.
Especially not in Strife, because some Strife rounds go by in like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, definitely. There were a few. I don't know if that YY did a dust that like super far range. I don't know if that was a. Yeah,
I mean, I'm just gonna put it down as a misinput. I was actually trying to think of what move it could be.
Was he trying to run up grab?
Maybe he wanted to do run up dust and he didn't get the run.
Maybe he pressed it too fast.
Really awkward option. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure none of his moves use D, right?
In without stance, no. And
because like in Strife, I think almost no moves use D.
Yeah.
Right. Like they try to keep dust as a move exclusively. I mean, has a button. Sorry. Exclusively for throws and dust.
Yeah, but I mean, as an option on its own, uncharged dust is it's not great. It's not great, but it's nowhere near as slow as I thought it would be.
It's very fast.
Uncharged dust RC is a thing that people do. Yeah. So it's like what is uncharged dust? 20 something, 21.
It's either 18 or 20. I think I can't remember, but it's in the range.
Yeah. So it's it's thoroughly decent. Definitely not the slowest over here out there. So definitely something you can throw out once in a while.
It is punishable on block though, so you have to keep that in mind. Even uncharged dust is punishable. In fact, uncharged dust is more punishable, I think. Uncharged dust has more has less block stun.
Yeah, but
anyway, has less frame advantage.
Yeah, you can't follow up uncharged dust without RC anyway. Yeah. So
I mean, very high risk and low reward move, but I can see why you're okay. Well, let's see if heaven or hell will let us find out this time.
Oh, okay, sure. So Book is gonna get the first game because it was a disconnect on YY's end. Let's see if YY can make up for that deficit. Right, again.
Doing well so far.
The slash.
Oh my god, big whiff.
With DP. Right, what's it gonna be now? Oh yeah, it's gonna be
cross
up baby slash.
Turbulence.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Gets the super. spinning. Oh, it gets the wall break. Oh,
because the combo
aggressive.
lasted so long, right? So wall break, and then the cross up to close the round. So the wall break timer scales with time as well, not just hits in the corner. So at that point he did such a long combo and into the super, it does a lot of wall break at the last hit. So this kind of combos will almost always wall break. And it's worth it because you get the meter back for free anyways after the
I
wall
just
break.
wasn't aware that
Oh
it
my
was so close to the corner already. Oh wait,
Yeah.
sweep, the drop kick.
Okay, and that's the adaptation
Both
that
the
we're looking
adaptation,
for.
yep. Oh,
Okay,
and YY with
first
DP of his
DP.
own, not afraid.
Okay, and DB back.
Now
right?
they finished feeding each other out. No,
I think
they're
both sides
gonna
are
go
starting to
again.
swing, yeah.
Okay, it's time to DP.
Okay, nice.
Right, nice.
Neutral.
Oh, what?
Busts the burst. I mean, he probably tried to input DP and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, Nightmare Vortex punish.
PRC.
Very good awareness from YY, but not enough to kill, and now he maintains multiple hits
no.
on the Sonic Booms. Yes.
Yeah. You
Very
can't
difficult
do
to
that.
fight Leo in a projectile war.
Yeah. You have no, Soul has no projectile. Hey, we have been better off doing Vortex instead.
Yeah. But if Vortex gets blocked, he dies. So I mean, I can understand why he was very hesitant. Okay, so gets in with the
even
IED.
then, the
Okay,
drop
very
kick
blast.
never fails.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Kind of a tricky mix, but wasn't able to get it because Book didn't respect. Nice. Both sides edge each other. Oh, good pick.
Almost. It was
Yeah.
almost a good combo. Alright.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you have the burst there. That would have been an
that's
insane amount of damage. Okay. Couldn't get the combo.
Gets the
But
cross
cross
up low. Alright.
Oh,
wait.
and it's a counter hit.
The DP.
I find it difficult to believe that was a counter hit punish though. I feel like Book
Are we
mashed something
was
maybe.
trying to do something else?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Jump H.
God, jump H. Alright, YY showing his soul
Jumps.
knowledge right
Oh
now.
my goodness, with punish.
Punish with the
Very,
drop
very
kick.
nice. Okay,
Drop kick
nice
to the
edge
flash
over from Book as well.
Oh.
Gets the corner combo. Okay, and DP again from YY. Okay, goes low, goes into the charge, does.
Yep, here we go.
So I guess that's what he was trying to go for. Oh, very simple combo.
Yep. I
Maybe
feel like you might have misinput.
yeah, maybe he felt it drop. I don't know. Oh my gosh, another DP. Yep.
Book coming a bit more passive. Oh, never mind. Right.
Okay.
Go,
No,
tries
misses.
to go into the charge.
That's very lucky.
combo.
Oh, DP again and RC. He cannot kill. Instead, he goes for
He
a
goes
setup
for
with the yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Nice air dash and counter hit. Maybe if misinput on the
Bandit
DP.
revolver.
This
Gonna
time gets
try
it?
Yeah, gets it this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
but yeah.
Bandit gets out. Oh, but he
Oh
drops the
no,
fall after the
that's the
dash.
fourth DP in a row that's worked out
Oh,
for YY. And now he
it's
can
over.
RC. He should be able to kill. I think.
No, not enough.
Nope. Okay, very plus on the air block. Minus.
That was, runs
smart.
up grab. Very smart. Very smart.
Very, very smart.
Very, very smart. The guts on this
Yeah.
man.
And didn't go for wild throw as well because he knew normal throw would be enough to kill. So very, very good idea.
Alright.
Okay, resets. Both sides are resetting a lot on the jump in.
Why with the crazy amount of spacing? It's like he
Yeah.
knows what Book is gonna throw out and just back dashes away.
Okay, goes for a very simple combo. Gets the ball break though, so he'll get the meter back. Okay, whips
Alright.
on the DP again.
No, not allowed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and the air grab. Wow.
It's the air grab super low to the ground. Closes out
With a perfect.
with a perfect. Right, it's 2-1 to YY now.
Yep.
Right, YY showing. Yeah, showing a good amount of awareness of the range of Soul's moves.
Definitely it's a big gap in neutral right now.
Yeah.
YY's getting whatever he wants in neutral. I think Book is overextending a bit too much. In fact, one thing I would say is Book is getting a lot of mileage out of his air dashes and jump ins. They are almost always working. So the two main problems he has to deal with is number one, getting outspaced when on his ground pokes, and then number two, getting hit by DP on his block strings. Because you simply can't win as a soul if you're gonna let Leo DP you out of all of your offense.
Yeah, that's true. So, you're gonna take some time to think about it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is why I always say if you lose a match in tournament,
Take some
go
time.
back, character select, take some time to think about it. You know?
I mean, one thing I would say is, I think during one of the block strings, Book tried to do gun flame feint, right? And then YY did the fastest possible DP, and then he hit him out of the gun flame feint anyways. So that's something that you have to take note of in this matchup because Leo's DPs are pretty fast. They're like 7 frames.
Yeah, so there's there's some characters like Leo is a character where you can't really do the gunflame feint freely.
Yeah.
So he has to adjust accordingly.
I mean, he really has to keep his strings simple, I think, and maybe try to go for lows and stuff like that to kind of catch him out. But Soul's pressure mostly doesn't involve that many lows unless he's really looking out for it, right? Because a lot of Souls are just gonna do like slash, slash, slash,
yep.
and none of those are lows. So really got to restructure his offense a bit.
Okay, Waiwa taking a step back. Gets
Really good,
counter hit
really good
into-
spacing, man.
Yep.
Oh, jump H.
Oh, gets
Yeah, E Honda. Okay, cross up.
combo into the 2K.
Oh,
combine
combine
grab. First time we've
grab.
seen it from Leo today. Right. Oh.
He might be dead.
No,
I mean, there's no mic.
he saw the IB and
Yeah.
he thought that he could press something. I guess caught by the heavy slash instead.
Oh, and again away from Book, and now it's all Waiwa's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, and he can't block this as
fake
well.
cross up, the double cross up.
Oh
into
no,
the
resets into the
into the spinning.
stun stage into super, very sizable chunk of damage, collects your positive bonus, backs off. Oh, see, very measured approach from Waiwa. Just wants to maintain his spacing time,
blocks the
very
Vortex.
unsafe.
Blocks the Vortex into 2K.
Okay,
Alright,
6S
6S
gun.
gunblade.
Oh, spaces. Oh wow, the 6S
again,
so
but no
active.
follow-up.
And this could be,
Oh,
I think he probably should have asked it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and now he gets aggro. Oh, nice RC back in
RC,
response from Book, but he didn't convert from the close slash, and now Waiwa will get the counter hit jump H into the close slash instead. Very nice.
Just like that, it's 3-1. Right, Waiwa making up for the earlier loss already. One more game and he'll win the set.
Yep, best of 7. You just need 4 games.
Yep, you just need 4 games.
I mean,
Oh.
and they go right back into it. Book, who isn't thinking about it. Okay, this time doesn't misplace his fast dash. But
he gets...
yeah, hesitated. It's because it's the effect of the DP you see. So, and parry when his back was turned as well.
Waiwa is completely in his head right now.
Yeah, Waiwa gets making all the correct guesses. Oh, this could be
this
gigantic.
good,
Oh no, drops the combo. Okay, managed to get the 5, not enough meter to RC.
No meter to RC, gets punished by the... I will not get punished, gets DP.
Yeah. And he just edges out of the corner, which I respect a lot. Very
take
smart.
the first, yep.
Okay, goes under. Oh, he even blocked the cross up. Wow.
Oh, this is it.
Can he kill?
I think
Because Leo's corner damage is actually really poor compared to his usual.
Oh, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just open.
2K.
Yes, 2K after neutral.
Oh my
God.
goodness, 6K. Okay,
Set
not really
point.
able to get that much. Okay, big whiff, but Book's the one on the offense now.
Yep, with the airbag
Oh,
dash up H.
both sides straight.
But yep,
6S,
gets the trade,
gunflame,
6S to
doesn't combo.
gunflame. Oh, and it's coming.
Yeah,
It's
jump
coming.
slash our hits. Okay, goes low.
Yeah, it's gonna go into RC.
W? Oh no, okay, goes into this.
Alright, it's looking really good for Waiwa right now.
Yep, just
He's
one
just
on away.
gonna, no reason for him to overextend, but it's
2S.
okay, he'll just take it.
Oh, even pays the burst.
Takes the burst
Yes.
to win.
Yeah,
Oh.
one thing is that, well, okay, I mean, Book didn't really have much of a choice there, but in terms of what you should do in most regular situations, trying to burst after RC is really bad,
Yeah.
because the opponents have a lot of time to react to you and bait your burst and stuff like that. So, at the same time, I understand why Book did it, because he was gonna lose.
Yeah, there was no.
Not
I
much
mean,
of a choice.
There was not much of a choice for him back there. So in this set, we could really see the difference in matchup knowledge, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiwa
Very aware of
obviously
his spacing.
very comfortable with the Soul matchup, and he just used it to gain that much leverage over Book. Yeah. So
He's definitely plays like a Guilty Gear veteran as well. Obviously, edge rolls being a big one. One thing I think you'll find is that players who have played Guilty Gear for a long time tend to go for edge rolls more than players who come from other games.
yeah,
Which
that's
Book
true.
obviously is because he's a Tekken top player, right? So
Yeah.
that's one thing. And then the other thing is, if you look at the very end of the set when he ducked under the air dash
Yeah.
and then went for a 2S, right? That's also a very Guilty Gear thing to do, which you won't really get in other games. Because Guilty Gear's air normals are designed in such a way where if you air dash and you press the button, you can't hit crouching characters.
Yeah.
Of
that's
course, there are some
Yeah,
moves like
that's it.
Ramlita Jump H, but those aside, they usually can't hit you. So, crouching against the air dash is actually a very smart idea.
Alright, yeah. So let's take a look at the how the bracket looks right now. So Waiwa's gonna go forward,
Yeah.
and then
Book's their second chance.
yes, Book still has a second chance down in the losers bracket, and Waiwa is gonna fight the winner of the next match. Is Iron Saki versus PB Noob.
Yes.
Yep. And as for the other 4 competitors, we have Iron CDR Fierce versus CO, and then RH versus Resurgence CO, and then GM Eldon versus AG Division.
But for now, I
So-
think we should send it over for a breakdown.
Yeah, so I should send it over to our good friend Hi-Fi. He's gonna
Yeah,
explain.
special guest.
Yeah, he's gonna go over some of the replay breakdowns as well as explain some of the mechanics and concepts that we've been seeing and will be seeing throughout the tournament.
Okay, hi everyone, this is High Fight. So, I'm here today. You might already know me from Twitter, sharing clips from fighting game clips from around the world. So today, I'm here to teach you guys about some mechanics of the game. So, we have the first video about Orki and Fifth Jump. So let's look at it.
I don't know.
Okay, so as you can see, Orchid, it is a very important concept, and it is a key to victory, especially in the game like Guilty Gear Strive. Sometimes in neutral, you cannot really get big damage from an attack in neutral, but you want to knock the opponent down and find a chance to use the Orchid at the opponent. You can see in the match between Book and Vaiwa, especially from Vaiwa using Leo, that Leo want to knock you down and he want to have the back turn against the opponent, and then he can mix up between low overhead or command draw and everything. Or for Leo, he can even like use the fireball to meet the opponent and apply the mix up after too. You can see like Leo going left, right, and like yeah. And for Thor in this matchup, he can also use DP to get out of that. But Vaiwa is so good at applying his Oki pressure, and sometimes he did bait the DP from Book as well. So that is a really like good utilizing like the knowledge on the Oki situation and mixing Book up to it. And yeah, we don't. I think like Book have in this matchup, Book actually blocked a lot of mix-up from Vaiwa as well. He did block overhead, he did block a lot of cross-up too, but he didn't really get a chance to knock Vaiwa down to apply the Orchid for himself. So yeah, and that's why like Vaiwa just snowball Book down to 4-1 score. Okay,